It's time for all the hits, highlights, and heroes. It's time for Friday Night Blitz.
Hey, are you ready? Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm your host, Rob Namnum. Now that we are past the halfway point of the high school football season, factor in the temperatures beginning to dip and the leaves starting to change colors, that's when high school football teams start thinking about playoff positioning. The Doherty Spartans are trying to put themselves in prime postseason positioning. A 5A Continental South matchup tonight between Doherty and Legend. Homecoming for the Spartans. They were fired up. We begin with the Quan. Taquan Baker breaks off a nice run. He ran for 344 yards tonight, 3 touchdowns. Then Legend with the football. Justice Luttrell comes on the blitz and forces an incomplete pass. Justice is served. Harrison Cobbs for the Spartans boots them a field goal. And Doherty goes up 3-0. Later, Chris Paxton going to bat down a pass at the line of scrimmage. Then the O going back to work. Sergio Gordillo sells the pump fake. Kyle Carey catches it in stride for 6. Doherty wins their homecoming game tonight by a final of 34-14. Now in the last 2 weeks, the Vista Ridge football team, they've been tested. Last week they played the defending 4A state champs Pine Creek. Things didn't go in their favor. Tonight the Wolves hosted the team who lost to Pine Creek in the 4A title game, Montrose. For more on Vista Ridge and Montrose, we join Jason Carter in the Blitzplex. Good evening, Jason.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. Vista has to watch out because the Montrose Indians, they got to travel all the time, and they've been road warriors. They've won all 3 of their contests away from their home field. Big football helmet time. Yeah, that means it's Friday night. The Vista defense been pretty good this season. This is Joseph Saline. He's going to bring the back down in the backfield as the Wolves would hold the Indians to a field goal. Vista gets the ball back later in the quarter, still down 3-zip, make that 10-0. Mitch Friesmuth with the pick 6, the short return for the score. First play after the ensuing kickoff, Eric Stowers. He's going to take the rock, get to the sideline, coming right into your living room. Look out, and then cuts all the way back across the field. He only gets credit for about 80 yards, probably ran closer to 100 as Vista Ridge cuts that deficit to 10-7. This one was back and forth all night, but in the end, it's the visiting Indians who hunt down the Wolves 31-30. Just down the road, Falcon and Sand Creek enter their 4A Foothills showdown with identical 2-3 records. Falcon defense big this evening. Here, Josiah Hall gets credit for the sack after the Sand Creek had some trouble with the snap. Then it's Chandler Siggers. It's going to be his turn to get in on the fun. He would record another tackle behind the line of scrimmage as the Falcons have a 32-0 lead at the break. Sand Creek has to punt the ball away on that possession. The returner, though, can't corral it. Gentry Gortner is going to fall on it to give the Scorpions new life. Unfortunately for them, still no points. So Falcon on offense. This pass here is intended for Isaiah Fields, who tips it, and it's picked up by his teammate, Kenneth Lester, who turns it into a nice game. This one, though, all Falcon. They even their record at 3-3 with the 45-0 shutout of the Scorpions. So, Rob, you think you can top that first game from Montrose and Vista Ridge? I bet you a side of wings you probably can't.
You know what? I bet you're right there. Only a French fry deciding that game tonight. Great 4A matchup. And how about Falcon beating the Creek in a District 49 battle tonight? Thank you, Jason.
No problem.
There's still plenty more to come on this week's edition of the Blitz, including Discovery Canyon, who took on Mitchell tonight. Find out if the Marauders were able to spoil Discovery Canyon's homecoming. Stay with us.